Hey, you guys, Charlie here. Welcome back to Startup Company. Today, we're gonna get rid of Johnson Invest. So I've kind of done some math. I know what you're thinking. That's scary. Charlie's doing math. It's scary. All right, just go with it. Just go with it. So we're making a shit ton of money, okay? Today, we're gonna get rid of Johnson Invest. And how we're gonna do that? Well, they want 24.8 million to buy them out. We're gonna go ahead and accept some investment offers from some of these other guys and use this money to pay off them. Now, we're gonna have to give up percentages of our company in order to do that. But the thing is, it will be a lower percentage. Right? Well, we will be owning more of our company by doing this, and we'll be able to pay off these investors and buy them out in smaller chunks later, is what I'm hoping for anyway. So here's what I gotta do in order to make this happen. I need to go, and this is what's gonna happen. As soon as I do this, this is gonna bounce, right? I need to sell all my shares here. This gives me $3.2 million. We're no longer invested in these guys. Then, I've made some pretty good money with indie shows. I like where it is. I like that I've made the money. I don't want to sell this investment, but I am gonna wait until the day rollover and see the additional profits to come from this, and then use those additional profits, right? Also, I need to upgrade you and have you manage the remainder of our sales team that's not being managed. So that is Vandergrift, Rover Dog, Jason, Edna, Douglas. And I know I said I'd get your names in the game. Don't worry, I will. But this is the same sitting because I knew what I was going to do. So I'm going to take... yeah, you're just managing them. I need to get my salespeople in a better spot. So how about we do this? Let's put this stuff over here. Don't worry about commenting again. I'm going to do the same video. I'll take the names from the last video. Don't worry. You know, now that I look at this, the more and more I think we need a break room. Like an actual legit break room. What if we move you guys over here? And we just have like this little area. Scooch you back a little bit. What if we just have like this area, right? We take these walls. No, I did it again. We take these walls. One more. Then we do the corner piece. Right? Let's just stick this furniture in here for now. It'll get a little cluttered, I think, but it might be okay. Maybe not. Maybe it won't get cluttered at all. All right, let's get more of these glass walls. Actually, we'll get a door first. We'll have the door be here. And then we can get the glass walls right here like this. Okay, so this will be like our legit little break room, right? And we can put our potted plant right here. Right, we got the coffee machine. Let's put the coffee machine in the back. Like right in the back corner is fine. Water cooler on this side. Put the plant over here, actually. Probably better to put it over here. And then you got this coffee table, which can go in between these two things. It's not that crowded, is it? Actually, let's do it this way. Now it feels like it's even more crowded. There we go. Coffee machine. You know what? This is perfect. We'll just go like this. There's the coffee machine. No. It needs to be in the back corner like this. Yeah. Water cooler right next to that. There. There. We have a nice little break room, okay? Because if I was hurting for space before, best thing to do is just to do things like this and not be hurt for space even more. I think my employees deserve a break room, okay? Okay. Chill. I really am going to move to another office. I just want to get rid of Johnson Invest. So here's what we're going to do. Let's take our investments. I need this to roll over to the next day. I need to see what our investments are. We're not going to get rid of movie times. Unless I have to, then I can sell a portion. But I'd like to keep them. Indie shows, I'm kind of hoping to see 228 and week 35. Kind of hoping to see 228 jump to like 250. And then I can sell like half my holdings. Not even half. Like, yeah, probably half. It depends on how much I have to sell. We'll see. We'll see how much capital is actually needed to be sold. We have a sales contract that's ended. That's a rookie's contract. All you've been doing is... Oh, no. We're going to have a sales slot that's not full. Rookie. What slot is it? Is it text? It's this text ad slot. You know what? It's okay. It's only text ads. We'll figure it out. And actually, you know, come to think of it, Rover Dog's got this massive contract. In 2 days, we're going to have a whole bunch of money from this. So that will help alleviate some of my need to... Yeah, that helps alleviate some of my need to sell my stocks. Because I don't actually want to sell my stocks. Okay, see how this is starting to teeter down? I'm starting to plateau a little bit here. It still grew, but it's not growing as much. Indie shows doing the same thing. It's up to 234. So probably gonna have to sell a few shares here, and that's fine. We made our profits, right? That's what we're looking for. So if I sell... We might sell everything here. I don't need to acquire 2 competitors, although they have a lot of users. Let's see about getting some of our shares back here. Let's sell 4 million's worth. We'll get $4 million back. Now we only own 9%. We still own some, but we only own 9%. And we made a pretty good profit on that investment. So I'm pretty happy with that. Movie times, I don't want to sell you unless I have to. So we'll see how it goes. I would rather hold my shares and then buy more on the dip and buy you. That's what I would like to do. All right. Time machine up. I think Rover Dog is... Yeah, 2 more days, and then your contract renews for a massive amount of money. What I'd like to do then is we're going to wait to the longest possible time. Then we're going to take, and I need to do some math here. Johnson Invest wants 25 million now. Ugh, the longer I wait, the worse this is. Let's pause this. So I have $7.4 million right now. So if I take 25.2, I subtract, let's say 7 million. I want to leave myself with a little bit of cash. So let's say subtract 7 million. That means I need to come up with $18.2 million. Coming up with 18.2 million. Okay. Streaming service. I can sell this for 5.7. I'd like to not do that, but if I have to, I will. What I'd like to see, though, is for the investors here to come up with 18.2. So, investment offers. I think we probably have it here. JH Capital will give me 2.8. All right. And then the Gold family is going to give me 5.3. And then the Young Money Invest is one of the better deals. They're going to give me just under 5. And then we have Rich Kids Incorporated. They're going to give me just under 2. So let's say 1.8. And then we can take Band's Partners, and they're giving me 3.3, which is, you know what, exactly what I need. So if I take all of these offers, if I accept every single one of these investments right now, I'll have enough capital without selling my shares. I'll have enough capital to take out Johnson Invest. Then I'll have to deal with all of these other people, right? I will lose 5 plus 10 plus 6 plus 3 plus 8. I will now own 8% more of my company, right? I'll own 8% more, but I'll have a lot less money. which is kind of cool. Another thing to think about, though, is if I wait for your sales contract to come in, if I wait for this contract to come in, just 2 more days, I probably will have more money here to start with. Johnson Invest might want a little bit more, but I'll have more money here to start with, and I'll have $1.8 million more from the contract renewal here. And then I don't have to take all the investors. I like it. So we're gonna wait 2 days, and then we're gonna take all of those investors' money, and we're gonna jam all of their money that they invested to buy out Johnson Invest. And then we won't need the venture capital anymore. Now the milestone thing, that's the part I don't understand. I don't understand whether or not this, and we have this pause, by the way. I'm slowing my growth intentionally. Because the more I grow, the more these guys want. But what I'm wondering about is, do we still get the milestones if we buy these guys out? Because otherwise, what I should do is acquire the competitor first for $1 million. But I think this $1 million will cause them to want more than $1 million, right? If that increases what they want by $1 million, that's a problem, right? Contract 63 is expired. It's Tommy's contract. What was Tommy's contract? Again, I can't tell what his contract was. Looks like it's a banner ad slot for 4.8. Jason has something here. We can't do anything with his yet, but these contracts aren't that bad. This Meaty Me one's pretty good. Edna, you were just training. No, you're not. You have contracts. Banner ad stuff. Yeah, you have too many impressions. This one's not bad. Douglas. Let's get rid of this one because it's super high impressions. Latergram's not bad. Starts at 5.1. Does 3.9. Managing all these different ads is kind of cumbersome, honestly. We're over-serving this one big time. I can probably take this one down a bit. So take this one to 9. They want 1.6 million. Jesus. I can't do anything about it. It's the 2-hour time slot. Unless I shift it this way. So we get rid of this. And these guys want 1.6, right? So we just give them this, which is still over-serving them a little bit. I can't do anything about it. Like, that's just the way it is. I can underserve them here, like this. We'll probably grow a little bit, enough to make this worth it. Let's go with that. So now we have a time slot between 3 and 10. So this is 5.6 million. Can't quite serve it with yours. Can't quite serve it with yours. We could probably try and serve it with yours. But your CPM on this is really low. I'm not even going to consider that. Yeah, I'd love to do this one. Can we do this one? Can we do this one? This is banner ads, right? I'm wondering if I can shift this just a little bit. If I can move... I can't move you, and I can't move you, and I have to... I can't shift it. It needs 5.6. Well, we're gonna have to make do with what we have. 5.6. We'll do Douglas's. It's a 3.9, but it gives us a decent CPM for it. So we'll take this. We'll go 5 days with this. And we'll negotiate your first contract. Again, I am going to get your names in the game. I apologize for not having it in this video. I'm just recording this in the same sitting. Because I got this idea in my head as soon as I ended the video, I got this idea in my head that, like, you know what? Let me do some math really quick. I bet we can time this right. And I think we can. 6.4. I think we can get 6.6 out of them. Very nice. Very nice. Good job, Douglas. So what other ad slots are available right now? We have tons of space, right? Yeah, the text ads are completely clear. Rover Dog, what do you got? Yours is massive. It's going to be huge for us. Clumsy. Yours renews tomorrow too? Holy shit, that's a huge day for us. We can totally do it. We may not even be able to... We may not have to take that many loans. That much investor money. That would be huge. Later, Graham. This is a lot of impressions. I like this. 12 million impressions from Tommy on this. Let's try this. We could take... we'll take this one because I'm going to sell it anyway. 1,600. You know what? We'll pop this one down. It's fine. Let's go 5 days with you. And let's start negotiating this. 4-1. This is going to work, guys. I feel like this is going to work. Right? It's going to work. We're going to get what we want in the end. 4-7. Do it. Okay, 282,000. Good. We're going to get what we want. We're going to get our way. So this one can come down by 1 hour, I think. We need to serve 12 million. And then this one can go back 1 hour. And now I have a slot with 13.2. Or 13.5. So who needs to send for a deal? 12? Wait. That fits, right? Yeah, that fits. Edna. Damn it. Edna, right here. Your 3-6 works. Do it. This is perfect. We'll go 6 days with you. Just to stagger it a little bit. We'll start this off at 5-5. And we'll go down to, let's say, 5-2. 4-4, okay? Let's go down to 5. 4-6. 4.9. 4.7, good. Let's go 4.8 and call it good. We got another 345,000. This is gonna work. I'm pumped. We're gonna be set, guys. We're gonna be so set. Let me just make sure that our ads are completely configured now. Yep, this is filled up. So text ads are full. Banners are full. We've got a little bit of a concern here, but if we can get 75,000 more users in this time slot, I think we'll be in okay shape. This one starts tomorrow, so we're filled up on banner slots. Perfect. And video ads, you know it. You know it. We're good. All I need to do is let the clock run for 1 day. And I think we're golden. Oh, I think we're golden. I think this is going to work. And the greatest part about this is I only had to give up a portion of my earnings or a portion of my ownership to indie shows. I mean, it was a lot, but I only had to give up a portion of it. And I didn't have to give up any of movie times. So I can continuously earn money on theirs. I can continuously invest more into them and eventually acquire them. But we can get rid of Johnson Invest. They want 300,000 more now. The more we grow, man. The more we grow. All right, I think it's time. Let's grab... Oh, you guys are offering me 8% now. What is this, Geld Group? Did I get a new offer just now? I did. Ooh, a new offer just now. Coming in. Right under the wire, you see? This is the best offer we have yet. Like dollars percent wise, this is the best one. So I think we take this one. And then we take... We're probably going to take these 3. That's only going to get me to 10. We're going to accept this. That's a certainty. But we're going to do it after this money pops. So I can tell how much we have and what we have to work with and what we have to accept. So this is 4:30 now, end of the day. Excellently done, folks. Well done. We'll let the money flow right in. I'm going to do it at midnight. We'll announce it to the press in the morning. Snappy Clips is just like this new competitor that we could like really invest in now. They're this upstart. This up and coming. They're gonna try and upset the world. We're gonna take them out. And get them off here. Get them off the internet. This is our domain, man. All right, here we go. You guys ready for this? We have $11 million in the bank. Let's get rid of these guys. They want 25.5 million. Another 200 million just sitting here waiting for that to happen. So let's get rid of these guys. We're gonna take this one. So we own a little bit less now. Do we have to maintain 50%? That's not a thing, is it? We're gonna buy these guys back anyway. We accepted this. I'm gonna take this money to Young Money Invest. Excellent. 21 million now. Let's take... If we take the gold money for their 10%, we'll have enough to buy them back now. But how much do we need? I need my calculator because I only want to take exactly what we need. So 25,529 is what they want. Is what they want. And I have 21,455. We could take these two here. We would owe it to two separate investors, but we would give up less of our company in exchange for more money. So we're gonna do that instead. Except from this one here too. Okay, we have 26.6 million. Let's buy them out. Bam, baby! Woo! Now we own 75% of our company, and we can buy these guys out in chunks, in little, much easier to manage chunks. We can buy these guys out. The problem with that, okay, suspicion confirmed. We no longer get the milestones. So buying out a competitor, if we want to do that, that's all on us. We don't get the million bonus for that. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Because we make a lot more money now, right? This is our company. It's my company. It feels good. We bought out Johnson Invest. They no longer own anything. I can be my own man. I like it. Now, would it have been smarter to, again, I didn't know that, right? I didn't know that it wasn't gonna work. I had my suspicions, but I didn't want to wait and see. So in hindsight, it would have been more beneficial to buy out my competitor, right? To buy more movie times, buy the rest of movie times, right? Get that extra million in funding in exchange for that, and then buy out Johnson Invest. But I don't know if that it would, honestly. Now that I think about it, I don't know that it would, because if I had done that, I think Johnson Invest would have wanted like $1 million more to buy them out. It may be actually more beneficial to not get that. I'm gonna assume, I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if it's better. All I know is that right now, I own more of my company. I own 75% of it instead of 60%. And it's much easier to buy these guys out than it is like to buy Johnson Invest in one big bulk, right? It's much easier. Like, we can buy back rich kids really fast. So I am good with that. Movie times. We're gonna put more money into these guys. We want to get closer and closer to buying them out. We have the cash, actually. I'm gonna do it because we have a little bit of money. Let's do 500,000 here. We could actually wait this out. We're not gonna get any bonuses, right? So now we can think about this. We can think about this a little bit smarter and say, hey, your shares are pretty high right now. Maybe we wait till they come down. We can actually do that now. Because before I was trying to like race to this so that Johnson Invest didn't want more, but now we don't have to worry about that anymore. I like it. I feel good. I feel real good. Let's take a good look at our hosting here. It looks like we're still great on, yeah, we're still great on hosting. Still awesome. Also noticed, Blue Mustaine, you're almost an expert. Well done. If I take a look at your team, you're keeping the mood very nice. Like, really well done on keeping their mood. It's really nice. I need to get these two managers under your control. My job is so boring. Jason thinks his job is boring. You know why? Because he doesn't have any sales. It's okay. All right, so now that we bought out Johnson Invest, I think now we can, well, first off, now we really want to ramp up, right, on marketing. So now we definitely want our video ads to play again to get these conversions, right? So I'm gonna go 5K on that. I'm gonna ramp even more. Let's do 10,000 a day. Let's spend 10,000 a day, and let's get growth ramping up. Because the more we get growth ramping up, like now that we don't have to deal with that, it's a really big deal. I could actually buy out the rest of my ownership if I want to. All I have to do is sell my shares. If I sold my share in Movie Time, I'd get $5 million for that. It wouldn't be able to buy everybody out, but I'd be able to buy like bands partners. I could get rid of them, get 6% back. I'd own over 80. I would own over 80% of my company then. But I like the idea of having an investment in somebody else. And I like the idea of my money working for me, right? I like the idea of my money making me money. And I still own 10% of this. I'm not sure how high that's gonna go. I might sell this, actually. I don't intend to... That is a better idea, actually. Let's sell this. It might go up more. Let's go see what it does. We'll make a profit either way. If it goes down tomorrow or up tomorrow, we're gonna make a profit either way. But there's definitely a case to be made that selling all these shares for the 5.7 million, like the 66% that we own, right? We could sell it all right now. And these guys are still tanking, so that's great. It's without being able to see the information, right? Without being able to know. It's just like impossible to figure out whether or not somebody's gonna recover, what their product is like, what their growth is like. You have to really pay attention to every company. You know, due diligence and all. So like I could take notes, right? I could say, okay, Meaty Me has this many users today, and see if everything is, if it's growing or shrinking. I don't even know if that's the right thing. Flixer, for example, looks like it might be plateauing a little bit here. We might want to keep an eye on Flixer as a possible investment opportunity. It could happen. All right, we're making money still. We have more investment offers. Hey, we've noticed that you're actually accepting some of these offers now, so we thought we'd come back to the table and talk about it. Really? So nice of you to do. All right, let's pause this really quick. Venture capital. So these guys are going to offer me 5.3 for 8%. So these guys want 5.5 for 8%. So I can't, that's not a decent trade, right? These guys are giving me less for 8%. Oh, these are the offers I'm looking for. What am I doing? So I could take this 6.7 million, 10%, use that 10% to buy out one of these guys. But that's just giving more percentage. I don't want to do that. I'd like to figure out how the next step is to get rid of these guys, right? But it's easier to get rid of these guys one at a time than it is to get rid of one investor in bulk. RP, what can we research now? We can get a recruiter. I'm not really sure that's necessary. We can get some of these furniture packs. Maybe work towards this vending machine that everybody keeps talking about. Or, here's a thought. Really wild thought. Something I've been thinking about for a while, actually. Ooh, expert dev kit. Ooh. We can start working on our live streaming stuff. I want to wait on this, though. There's been talk by the dev, and I don't know how serious they are of doing it. There's been talk by the dev about Beta 22 changing a little bit about how components work and stuff in the later game. So I'm just kind of hold off on that and not do it and just see what he ends up doing. If it doesn't change, great. But if it does, then at least I wouldn't have, like, you know, invested it really heavily into it. High-end hosting equipment is something that was talked about too. And there was a comment that said that the centralized clock rate controller, this thing is the thing that helps against DDoS attacks. So that's a pretty cool thing to know that that does that. High-end servers, though, those are pretty attractive. Pack of X servers, the most powerful rack servers ever manufactured. 5,000 RP. Maybe I can give you guys some benefits. You're doing a hell of a job, like, honestly. I own more of my company today, and it's a really nice feeling. We'll bump this up to 120. Bump this up to 120. Let's bump this up to 120. Upgrade the efficiencies of everything. Wow. That's got a lot of levels. A lot of efficiency levels on this stuff. There we go. We're looking good. Looking good. I know this is a shorter episode, but I want to get your guys' names in the game and stuff, right? So once I get this contract stuff settled, looks like we've got somebody waiting instructions. We got 2 people waiting instructions. So let's see what we're doing in terms of the ads. Okay, so text ads is full. Don't have to worry about that. Banners is full. Don't have to worry about that. Video ads is also full. Are we overserving? Yes, we are. Can we change that? Maybe. Let's see. 0. This one needs 17 million. So it can only go back an hour. This one needs 4.7. So we can only go forward an hour. But that gives me a 2-hour window in prime time. 18 to 20. It's not quite prime time, but it's good enough. 4 million. Can we sell a 4 million slot? 4.3. It's pretty good. The CPM is absolutely garbage, though. What do you have, rookie? Yeah. This one's junk. This one's not very good. We gotta sell something. So maybe we'll sell this one. 4.3 video ads. We can't quite get that. We'll negotiate down just a little bit. Well, we'll sell it for like a couple of days. It's fine. It's really cheap video ads. Not very great at all. But like we have really good contracts for video ads. We don't need to have every contract be gold. Just liquid gold. You know what? We'll take 4.9. It's fine. All right. Rookie's going to look for new deals. Hopefully she finds something meaningful and awesome for us. 2 contracts just expired again. Well, the game just keeps you going. Like, it just keeps going. And I love it for that. I love that it just keeps going. Because it makes me want to just keep playing. We have a text ad slot that's 14 million. And actually, if we have a good CPM with 3.6 is pretty good. This isn't good. This is okay. Latergram is fine. Let's negotiate this one. We'll go 5 days. We'll maintain 15 as the limit. And we'll see if we can get over 5. We'll see if we can get them over 5. It doesn't look like it. They're not very happy. 4.3, not looking good. So probably not going to get them over 5. 28% now. Let's do 4.8. They'll accept 4.8. Nice. All right. We'll have that auto renew for now, so I don't have to deal with it. We had another contract expire. That one's good. And this one. So, Douglas. Douglas, what were you doing? Were you the video guy? No. Douglas, what were you selling? It's the banner ad slot. It's a 6 million impression banner ad slot. 6 million impressions. Well, I can't do that. This one's insane. No thanks. I can't do 6 million. Can't do 6 million. I don't think there's anybody that could do 6 million right now. Well, yeah, you already have a contract. Nobody can do 6 million, right? This is the reason why you have many sales managers. You have a lot of different salesmen. They may not all have a contract ongoing, but there will be a lot of impressions that you can choose from and fill things in the slots. I think that's the reason to have this. We can try to do 8, but we're not going to get it. So what I might do is go 8 here with the rookie. And then we'll take this down to 6. It won't be very good CPM, but at least we can deliver what we promised. We'll go about 4 days with this. And we'll see if we can get them at least like maybe 5.5, if possible. 4.9. Let's offer them 6. 5.7. There's my 5.5. Let's see if they'll do 5.6. Awesome. So it's just about playing around with people and just managing contracts. That's what this game is all about. Hey, it's Monday. How's our investments doing? Hey, it went up again. See that? We didn't get rid of the shares. It went up again. How's movie times? It went up again. Good stuff, movie times. Keep it up. Oh, I'm having so much fun, guys. What I wanted to do also was create a new website. So you don't have to have just the one website, right? You can create a whole new website on the fly and use the existing funds and people in your company to create a whole new product. And I wanted to create a shopping platform or a social media. I can't decide. Maybe we could try to do what Google tried to do, but just do it better than Google tried, right? Have the video platform and then say, hey, I want to make a social media network as well. And we'll just integrate the two. Because it works so well for Google. Edna Connor. Again, what were you doing before? I want to know that. I need to go to each one of these now and see. Oh, we're doing 99% here. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. What were you managing before, Edna? Features, text. You had this 15 million slot text ad. Okay, since this is gone now, we can adjust this. So let's bump this up to 16. Let's bump you up to 16. And now you're not going to be underserved. So we need a 13.5-ish contract. You don't have that. This is probably the worst one. This one's not quite attainable, and all the values of this one are better with less impressions, so we'll keep this one. Anyone else need a contract? It'd be nice to have an interface where it's like, these salesmen do not currently have contracts. I would like to see that happen in the game. Douglas. 15. Not bad. I really don't want to waste Edna's video slot because this is a really nice video ad. 8.2. I don't want to waste that. So I think I'm going to spend yours instead. Clipser. Douglas. Douglas, let's talk to some people. We're going to bring this down a little bit so that we don't underserve. We're going to jam this up to like maybe 4 days. And let's see what we can get out of them. 3, 4. Maybe 4. I think we could probably get 4 out of these guys. 29%. I think we can try to get 4. 4.3 is the offer. Yeah, they're not happy with this, and that's 4, so I'll accept it. All right, so we'll at least get some money there. Good. All right, now it's the end of the episode. I think that's time. So I will wait to record any more. It's hard to wait to play though. It's hard. I want to play more, but I think I'm gonna wait, get these episodes out, let you guys get your feedback in, and also let you guys get your names in. So just as a recap, I am gonna take everyone who commented on the previous video, right, into consideration, and I have your names written down from before too. So I will see you guys next time. Whew. This has been fun. Take care. Bye.